This is our 10th lecture. The topic of this lecture is round table conferences. Roundtable conferences. These three conferences were held, first in 1930, second in 1931, and the third 1932. The historical background of these conferences was the situation of India at the time of year 1930. Simon Commission presented its report to the British government for constitutional reforms in India. Both the main parties of India, Congress and Muslim League, opposed the report. But this report was not final, so due to the conflicting views of Congress and Muslim League, the government was thinking to propose constitutional reforms for India according to their own concept. Political situation of India was worsening because most of the Indian leadership was working against the government policies. They are not accepting the policies. Their non-acceptance was due to their reservations on the government policies. But in spite of this situation, British government wants to the solution of constitutional dispute for the maintenance of law and order in India and to rule the India with peaceful hands. Gandhi, on the approval of Congress, started the civil disobedience movement against the government, which created the tension between Congress and Indian government. Government, to diffuse the tension in India with political parties, effort to hold conference in London by inviting all the Indian parties for presenting their point of view for coming constitutional reforms. This was the Indian Viceroy's proposal to hold the roundtable conference in London, especially for the solution of communal problem and other problems of the Indian political system. First roundtable conference was held in London in November 1930. Participants participated in conference. The Muslims were 16. Congress did not attend this conference. He boycotted the conference because in those days Congress has been started civil disobedience movement in India. Due to this civil disobedience movement, Indian government arrested the leadership of Congress as well as arrested the Gandhi. All the leadership was in jail. So they could not participate in first go roundtable conference. Muslim League participated in first roundtable conference as well as some Hindu leaders, some prominent Hindu leaders participated in this conference, but they said they are not representing the Congress. They are participating according to their own will. They are not the representative of Congress in this conference. In this conference, the very important and logical speech was made by Maulana Muhammad Ali Johar, who demanded for complete independence from the British and said if they did not give independence to them, then they have to give a place to him for burial in an independent state. And he said that he will not go back to a slave country. The only point recommended with consensus was the federal system approved for India. The other provision that all the princes agreed to extend their support in federation. For all other problems, 8 committees were constituted. For making recommendations, but all these committees failed to reach on any kind of conclusion. The main issue of the Indian politics was the communal representation that could not be resolved in this conference. Students, Second Roundtable Conference 1931. The conference was held in London in September 1931. Now, the Gandhi was included in this conference. He was the sole representative of the Congress. Gandhi stressed on the demand that only Congress represent all the people of India, and these people are Hindus. On the opposition of other parties and Muslim League, he stated that Congress represents the 85 to 95% of Hindu, 90% of population which is Hindu. Muslim League and other parties opposed the Gandhi's view. So on this issue, the conference could not conclude any kind of recommendations for the future constitution reforms. The second roundtable conference was failed only due to the Gandhi's stubbornness, as well as the princes of Indian states withdrew their assent to join federation. Before this, in first roundtable conference, they also accepted to join federation. The other important matter was the role of Dr. Ambedkar, who represents the Shudra community. Those are untouchable Hindu community. Dr. Ambedkar asked for separate electorate for Shudras as it was given to Muslims. Gandhi opposed this demand as well as he stressed on the Muslim leadership to oppose this demand. But Muslim League and Muslim leadership supported the demand of Dr. Ambedkar. Overall, this second roundtable conference failed to achieve its ends and cannot lead to any kind of conclusion. The second table conference was attended by Allama Iqbal. The third roundtable conference, 1932, the session of this conference was brief and unimportant. Gandhi and Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah not attended the conference. Congress party stayed out and again started another civil disobedience movement in India, engaged the Indian British government. The main problem, as it was discussed in first and second conference, was the problem of communal representation. Though Congress was not present in this constitution, but other political parties could not reach any kind of result on the communal issue. This conference was merely a formality and it ended without achieving any kind of results. Sir Aya Khan lead Muslim League in this session. Quaid-e-Azam was not present to lead the Muslim League in this session. Thank you very much, students. If you have any questions, you can call me or write down, then I could give you reply as soon as possible. Thank you very much.